of the week, but it's the beginning of the work week of a most traditional work. So, we are talking about My Bright Idea Monday, which is an opportunity for you to share your ideas as well as getting some information about how to cultivate your bright idea and how to get it started. So, I have a workshop that I do, and it's called My Bright Idea Boot Camp. We're going to be doing some things in the summertime for youth, and we'll be doing some things for um, adults in this next quarter. So if you are interested and you want to get started, you can jump on in and be a part of it. Hi, Latina. I miss you. Haven't seen you in a minute, girl. Yeah. So we are talking about my bright idea and how to get our idea moved. Now we all kind of have one, and we have all these ideas and thoughts, but sometimes life gets in the way, or we let life get in the way, and then we kind of succumb to it. Thank you. Yeah, girl, I got to do this thing today. It's going to be on my job page. We're doing a tribute to Black history, and I'm going to have author and Dr. Geraldine Hollis on, who lives here where I'm at. But I'm going to go live on my jobs page, and the goal is to do it because we were supposed to do it last week, but people, things happen, medical and stuff, emergencies. So that's what we're doing. So I figured I would like wear some clothes that was color coordinated. So yeah. So anyway, my bright idea, and that was a my bright idea. Of course, it was part of something I had did like a couple years back, and it was dealing with women, and it was of course in March, I believe, and it was paying tribute to uh, trailblazers and civil rights activists and folks who were there, who did something, who was a part of it. And Dr. Geraldine Hollis is, of course, a civil rights activist. She was part of the Tugelo Nine, and it's in Mississippi. So they were a bunch of youth, college students who did, civil disobedience, as if you will, or protested or marched or, was like heck to the no into a library in Mississippi and at the Tugelo College. So they were Tugelo College University students. And of course, blacks could not go into whites only um, places because it was whites only. So they went into this library and basically arrested because they were not allowed, because blacks were not allowed in the white library. So they were arrested, and that was one of the things, as they state, had sparked the civil rights movement, and got those things moving and going in Mississippi, and moving things around. So because of that, of course, I'm gonna, I had did an interview with her and Evangelist Evelyn, who's also a civil rights activist out there in Louisiana. And so, I did this thing with have these women. So I, of course, would probably want to do that again, but I wanted to bring her in as part of Black History, but I was like, it doesn't matter what day it is, we still talking about Black History. So fortunately, they were okay to do it today, but if not, we're moving forward for sure. And I have some of my staff who's going to be a part of it, and we're going to be talking young folks who are, just right out of college, and getting their experience and what things happen. So that's what I'm doing today. Phone's ringing. My bright idea. Hold on for a second. Okay, that's a scam. Of course, you got those things that say scam likely on your phone. So, anyway, moving right along. Bright Idea Monday. Of course, as I usually will tell you guys, it is the what, the who, and the when for the win. Okay. So that's kind of how we're going to do it. And I'm just going to post that. And that is what we're going to do. It's always the what. What is the idea? Kind of getting the flushing the idea out, because it will get stuck and it get hidden, and it will go up under things and things in front of it. and then it goes on the side of things, and then they get attached to other things, and it makes it too heavy, and you can't lift it. So we want to, keep it fresh and keep it light, what it is, and stop making things so difficult. Stop putting so much on it. Stop making things have to be so complicated so that it keeps you thinking. And then let me just, okay, for real, and I'm coming from a place of experience, of points of reference. When you start thinking about that idea so much and you start making it complicated and saying it got to have this, it got to have this, and it got to have that, that's when you done made it so heavy you cannot lift it. You have things hanging on it all over the place, and you cannot maneuver that. That is a problem, because we all have done it. And I know someone right now, I'm speaking of in my mind, that is doing it. And it's like, stop making it so difficult where you say, oh, it has to have this, it has to do this, and then I gotta do that, and I'm thinking about doing this. No, you thinking about not doing nothing. That's what's going on. And it's like we need to like release it and not hold on to it so much because of fear, and you're afraid to put it out because, again, failure, and you don't want to fail because you probably have some experiences or feeling that you failed at some things already, and this is going to be another one. But you can't keep going through. You've already failed if that's the case. If you're not doing the failure already happened. It is still, if I take $20 from you, or you pay $20 to something, you still out of $20, period. You're going to be out of $40, if you keep on going. But the point of the matter is that if you don't move it, it won't move. It won't move. It's not going nowhere. And that's the thing. And we can't keep doing that to ourselves, because, again, it starts adding to the mental failure of what you've already thought anyway. It just keeps adding and keeps adding. So we have to kind of move this along. And again, what it is? What is the idea? What is it that you're thinking about? What is it that it's talking about? And then, of course, it moves us to who. Who gonna help you get up off of your thing and go get it done? Who's gonna do it? Who do you need? How many? All of those things. Who do you need? Who is the person who you need to help you get it done? You can't do exactly everything. Get someone else to do it. Get someone that can kind of like just spark it up and get it going, who's so excited about it because it's fresh to them. It's old to you. You've been sitting and thinking about it for about 20 years or 15 or 10 or 5. But somebody who it's new to, that they got the excitement and they're like, ooh, this would be great. Ooh, this would be good. That is what it is that we want to do. We want to be able to do that. We want to get that done. We need that who. Who. And then when. When is it going to be done? Just like SMART goals, you got to have something attainable. You got to definitely have a time sensitivity. We need a date on it. Put it on your calendar. Put yourself on your calendar. Put that event on your calendar. Put that goal on your calendar. Even if you didn't get to it, get to it. Keep putting it on there. Keep putting it on there. I mean, for real. But technically, you're supposed to actually do it. But put it on there. Keep it on there so it's in your mind, out of sight, out of mind. And we don't want to do that. So in order to get the win, the WIN, you got to have a win. You got to have a win, and you have to have that. So, got that? Let's make it happen. My Bright Idea. Again, you can check it out and be a part of that. I've already kind of put it in there, but I'm gonna put it in there again. My Bright Idea. Bam. That's where you can go. Check it out. See you guys.